was supposed to be this language the angels gave these two white guys in Europe years
John
ago.
Dees and Edward Kelly.
What we talked about in this angelic language was, we give you this language, it's a song that we can't resist. So each time y'all say this Anukian language, we have to come through and do your bidding. It's just a song we can't resist. So the satanic Anton LaVey thing, they use this Anukian language, The goddamn...
That's John D.
John D.
But that's also what the Jehovah's Witnesses use.
Oh, okay. Come on with it. Hello.
What the Jehovah's Witnesses use.
Because, because Raphael, Michael, and them also shows up in the Anukian stuff.
Charles Stephanie came through, told me we have already translated the Anukian language. Y'all niggas ain't supposed to be going Ra, Nam, Ki, Earth, Wind, and Fire. You listen to the Anukian.
Now, that was music to my ears when I heard that the Earth, Wind, and Fire was actually the translation of the Anukian energy.
The translation of Anukian spirits is Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Wow.
Yeah, that's Zanzibar though, man. You gotta bring that up.
Zanzibar, and Head to the Sky album, ain't it?
Yep, it's only on that joint on tape. You can't buy that shit on a CD.
Oh wow!
If you ain't got it, you ain't got it.
Which well, Head to the Sky,
on the single.
Album.
It was on the single, on the single. The B-side to that joint. That was a
No, it's on the album. Zanzibar is on the Head to the Sky album.
Not on the CD, not like if you buy like a box
maybe not the CD. I know it was on the LP. I got LPs.
Yeah, me too. I know it.
Shit, they fuck everything up.
Yeah.
They fuck everything up on the new shit.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, I thought that was a big breakthrough when it.
That was, man. Because much as I love Earth, Wind, and Fire, you see, I had already put him together with Ptah Neta Unra. Ptah Hetepsa, which was a name for Maurice White, and later on he's Ramesses, the great Ramesses II.
Right, and I remember you told me that a couple of years ago, and when that transmission came through from Charles Stephanie. You have to tell him who Charles Stephanie is.
Charles Stephanie was the producer that came on, he came on Earth, Wind, and Fire with the Mighty Mighty album, and then he was known. Once he came on the next one, That's the Way of the World album was what put them on top. They were out for a couple of years, and although Zanzibar came before that, he was trying to get a vision, and Charles Stephanie was the one that turned them into superstars with Shining Star and That's the Way of the World album. And from then on, they just went to a whole nother level. And Charles Stephanie had a heart attack and died in 1976. And Larry Dunn was sitting at the keyboard and said he heard these strange tunes. And then Maurice White said it was almost like we had a voice from the other side telling us what to do and coaching us and stuff, coaching us. And so Charles Stephanie, you'll see him on the albums, That's the Way of the World, Gratitude, and the Spirit album, which he died on the Spirit album right after that, and they dedicated it to him. He was one of the main people that helped Maurice White transform it into the supergroup. And so he was the one that came to Panic and was telling them about the Anukian languages. And
while he was dealing with the Raphael, the first archangel that came through.
Raphael was the first one to come through in March, but he came through because of Sister, my Queen Linda did a ritual to him, a healing ritual, and then he came through right after that. And so this brought the host of the angels. But like I say, you need to get the 4 books: Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, and Michael. 4 different books by the guy named Richard Webster. Richard Webster. Or you get the Dictionary of Angels by Richard Webster. But for right now, if you want to, just buy the Archangel Michael one, since that's I would suggest get the 4 books.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring those to the Brooklyn shit.
I suggest get the 4 books.
We got 10 minutes left, so thanks for the call in, Marcus. But we got to get to a few more callers for the last 10 minutes, because I know these people really trying to get through to the phone line. So let me go to this caller, 310 area code. Caller, are you there?
Hello.
Yeah, how you doing? We got 10 minutes. Do you have a brief question or comment for Bobby or Panic?
Well, I have a question. I remember just before Bobby was cut off, and he was saying something about one of those children recanted his statement. Was it the one in 93?
It was the one in 93. They're saying this recanting the statement, saying he was young and this was coerced by his father. So they say it's on the internet. One brother called.
Yeah.
On
the internet.
Yeah. So coerced by they say it's on So
right.
that's just
his father manipulated him for money.
Right.
In
You see
fact,
what I'm saying?
Michael
Exactly.
Jackson's happening.
But once the media start with you, we tend to believe the media. The media fashions the mind of the people. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And yeah.
There's
a tape out called Serpents Rising. It's a tape out called Serpents Rising, and it's about the O.J. Simpson trial. And O.J. Simpson hired a black lawyer and a black doctor. Not only did they free this man on this information and gave the right information, they even found the killer. But the government and the LAPD act like it don't even exist. There was a guy that went on a killing rampage in 2004 and killed about 5 people. Come to find out, this guy was with Nicole Simpson the night before she died in 1994. But then again, on the other hand, we let the media shape us. But it's a tape and a book, best-selling book called Serpents Rising, and a documentary where they found the doggone killer. But
Ron Goldman used to hang with this motherfucker.
Yeah, see, so that's
I
what.
think that's true.
Yeah, so it's interesting how we live in 2 worlds. So the Michael Jackson thing,
We're gonna get to this next caller. 347 area code. Caller, are you there?
Yo, Rich.
How you doing, brother? Who's calling?
This is Eric. What's up, man?
All right, what's up? You got a question for Bobby or Panic?
Not a question, but I want to say what's up to Bobby and what's up to Panic.
Yeah.
I just want to say, when Bobby was saying, make sure you get the Triumph album. I went and saw them brothers back when the Triumph album was out, which was the tour of '81.
Right, that's right, exactly.
And I want to give you a real quick description of how powerful an entertainer Michael was. He did this disappearing act from one side of the stage, and in a matter of seconds, he rose in the fire on the other side and changed his clothes in a matter of seconds into the black suit, sparkling socks, and the gloves. That was the very first show that was the very first show I ever went to see. And I've seen many shows after that, but to this day, I haven't seen not one that could touch that show.
Well, let me tell you what, man.
I've seen Prince. Prince is good, but Michael was just
let me tell you. I went to see every singer living in the 80s because I had a little college thing that I used to do, Benedict College newsletter, Clark Atlanta newsletter, and I used to go and get in these shows and get the backstage pass. I saw everybody, and I'm trying to tell you the best show I have ever seen was Michael Jackson Bad at the Omni. The show was so bad. Let me tell you how bad it was. They had about 50 musicians cut out playing from under the damn floor, under the stage. They didn't even have them on the stage. They had a trench with thousands of riders, and it was led by Greg Phil and Gaines. They had about 50 to snow. It was about 70 musicians cut out they was playing up under the stage because the top of the stage they needed for the dancers. That's how bad this Negro was, and I've seen them all. I saw them all, and that's how bad. He's the best show I have ever seen. Was Michael Jackson, believe it or not. The sound quality of what they put out, and the Omni was bad for bad acoustics, was known for bad acoustics. Although part of the Gratitude album, Earth, Wind and Fire was filmed there, was taped there. But they wiped them acoustics out. It was so bad that the sound quality. So yeah, it's some amazing stuff, brother. I tell you.
All right, we're gonna get to this next caller from 651 area code. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Do you have a question?
Oh yeah, no, I got a comment about.
That's Brother Abdul. That's Brother Abdul.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, this is Brother Abdul. This is the brother that dropped the science on the moonwalker.
Yeah, I want to speak about that, and I felt like something was telling me to do it.
Every goddamn day.
on the Moonwalker thing, Michael Jackson was protecting children, and he came from this star, this particular star. And the thing was, when he got he was fighting this villain who was a drug lord and trying to harm children, and he was trying to get rid of Michael because he knew he was the protector of children. So the thing was, he came from this star, and whenever he got